Today we're going to be talking about annual ryegrass roots. Kevin's going to explain something that he's learned, and hopefully you find this interesting. If you do, please give this video a thumbs up. It'd be greatly appreciated. Thanks in advance.
Two years ago, we started growing, or we experimented with annual ryegrass as a cover crop, and also we use it, well, just as cover crop, and we thought of seeing what it would do in the spring for a feed for the cows, and we were quite impressed with it last year. That's like the first killdeer I've heard.
No, it's not.
Maybe you can hear it on camera, I don't know. This spring we were quite impressed with the yield and just how well it performed, so we put a lot more acres in this year of it. We did some research and they were talking about if it's planted about mid-September in our area, that it'd put down about 20 inches of root growth during the winter months. And if you look around here, we planted this September 20th last year, and it is just starting to green up this spring. We've had a couple 60-degree days, the snow's gone, and so yeah, you can see that, I mean, it's got nice, it tillered nice, and this seeding rate is about 35 pounds to the acre. So I am gonna dig a little pit here and just kind of see how far the roots, because some people are saying during the winter months it can root down to 20 inches. Are between the fall and this time, and so let's take a look here in the pit. I dug a hole down and then I kind of just flicked away some of the dirt, loose dirt here. This is hard old clay. I guess that's where we get our name from, but I noticed that there's a lot of, I guess there's a lot of little roots, and for being I guess I wouldn't say it's down no 20 inches, maybe, I don't know, right there. What do you say, 6?
8.
Yeah, 6, 8 inches. But you see how many there is. You see all these little roots here, and this will make a lot of organic matter in the ground. And when this grows up, you know, just before it heads out, we'll harvest it for feed. But yeah, I just wanted to see how much root, I guess how much rooting it did. April, May, give it another couple months, that'll be a lot of root mass. That's what I guess I'm trying to check out. So this is on clay, and we'll take you to another field that's on sand, and we'll see what it looks like there. We're in a sand field now, or this is, yeah, this is just like, actually this farm could be very much of a blow sand farm, but if you look, the ryegrass here don't seem to be quite hasn't grown really yet since getting rid of the snow. I mean, it's greened up a little bit, but not like the other field on the clay. But if you look at the roots here, about the same, I would say. Very fibrous, but yeah, not a whole lot different, I guess. So whether it's on clay or sand, so far it don't seem to be really a whole lot of difference in growth. So I would say probably some of these are maybe up to 8 to 10 inches. So, but we're right next to a field of cereal rye, and we're going to go take a look at that and see what the root system is in rye. This is ryegrass, the type of grass. Fertilizer, some of you people have probably asked, but we'll here probably in another week and a half, we'll put on 50 pounds of actual N, nitrogen per acre, to give it a boost and help it grow. Most everything here, or most of our fields, have some sort of manure application on them, so that initially gets them going when they green up. But yeah, just for the initial push to try and get a bigger yield, we'll do 50 pounds of actual N, and we'll put that on as urea. That's the plan, unless things change. But yeah, this field here that we're in right now is cereal rye. This is what we're going to harvest for seed this year. As you can see, I had a lot of winter growth, or a lot of growth last fall. Yeah, it was planted September 15th, and yeah, they don't look like it was smothered at all, because sometimes if you get too much growth in the fall, it smothers itself out. But this one's actually looking quite nice. Hopefully there's a lot of volume of straw here, so let's dig a hole. These are the roots. They're a little more encased in dirt. The dirt's a little more sticky to them, and I don't know why, but I can't really say there's any more root mass. Yeah, it's just kind of a ball root. But yeah, it's interesting to see what there's what a plant puts down for roots. The growth that it has during the winter months. So that is kind of interesting. I think the ryegrass actually has more root to it. So yeah, that's what we see so far. Is the first field of ryegrass seems to have more of a root, longer roots, where this is this ryegrass, or this is a cereal rye, seems to have more of a fibrous root. You have to experiment on your own, see what does best, and what kind of roots are what.
Yeah, just let us know if you have done this yourself, or what your opinions are on this, if you have dug up your...
Just to see what kind of root matter you're getting.
Yeah.
They always talk about you want something growing in your soil all the time to so that way it brings life to it, helps revive it. And so we're heading in that direction, kinda. Like to have something growing all the time. Plus it sucks up nutrients when you put it on, like manure, and that way it captures it and then holds it for the next crop. So